Black rhinos get up to 3,000 pounds. They love to roll around in the mud to protect their skin and to cool off.
Hi, Rhino! Hi, Rhino!
Rhinos can run about 30 miles per hour.
Whoa.
8 minutes underwater. Because it's so bumpy out here, you don't want to stand up. Definitely want to stay seated. But I think we're going to see some hippos out here. Oh, look at this to the left. A whole grouping of hippos behind the island, all in a row. That's a cool picture. So hippos, a grouping of them, is not a herd of hippos. It's a bloat of hippos. That is a bloat of hippos. They do get up to 5,000 pounds. They eat 150 pounds of vegetation per day. They are vegetarians, but they have large ivory tusks as teeth. Those are pink-backed pelicans on the island. They are very territorial and very aggressive, the hippopotamus. So even though they're aggressive. Oh, speaking of animals I do not recommend swimming with, the Nile crocodile to our left. They should be at the top of your no swim with list. Absolutely. They have the strongest bite of any animal. Those jaws come down at 3,700 pounds per square inch. They can crush bone. And these are actually fairly small crocodiles compared to what they can get up to. They can get up to 20 feet long. Crocodiles. Oh, down here to the right. Those horns can get up to 6 feet long and 20 inches around at the base. Because of those elaborate horns, they're actually seen as a status symbol with the Watusi tribe. They're like an expensive pet. A grouping of hyenas is called a clan of hyenas. They have the strongest jaws of any mammal. Look at their bite. A clan of hyenas can go through a wildebeest in 30 minutes. That's a male giraffe. He's about 14 feet tall or so. To the right, looks like a baby deer. That's a fully grown antelope called a springbok that can jump almost 12 feet into the air. When they run, they kind of hop. They call it prunking. Eating next to mama on the left and the right. There's 3 babies. 3 babies. All born right around the same time. The mama giraffes, you see, are not too much taller. They are about 10 to 12 feet tall. That male giraffe's about 14 feet tall. They can run 35 miles per hour. The only words to describe a giraffe running 35 miles per hour are majestically awkward. Grazing out there, wildebeests. About here you can see some mandrills to the left and the elephant to the right. African elephants have very large ears. See, oh, he's flapping his ears. That's how they cool off. Flap those ears, cool the blood off. Fridge. Look at that. Oh, see all the hay and dirt on his back? So what they'll do, they'll be eating away and then every once in a while grab hay or mud and fling it onto their back. They can actually get sunburnt. So they have to protect their skin from the sun. Yeah, it's a natural sunscreen. Elephants came through here. Yep, baby elephants right up here. It's a herd, mamas and babies. The female elephants are pregnant for almost 2 years. Their male calves will stay in the herd with their mothers up to 15 years. In the animal world, that is second only to humans, which are known to stay with their mommies up to 40 years. It's true, I gotta move out this year. No, I'm just kidding. I moved out a bunch of times. There's mama eating, using her trunk to grab the food, bring it up to her mouth. When a baby nurses, the nursing is actually towards the armpit of the front legs. So the baby has to take its trunk and flip the trunk way back to get their mouth up there to nurse. Female elephants live a lot longer than male elephants in the wild. They have an average lifespan of about 42 years in the wild, while the males only about 24 years in the wild. Different reasons for that. Since they're solitary, they're more prone to being hunted by poachers for the ivory tusks, since they're by themselves. Out here to the left, the greater flamingo. The largest flamingo native to Africa. A grouping of flamingos is a flamboyance of flamingos. Oh, look at this picture. Flamingos, palm tree, elephants, and a baobab tree. It's like a postcard. It's almost like we planned it. But you can't plan these things. It's wild Africa. Wait a minute. Why does the island the flamingos are standing on look like a giant headed to 5,000 pounds? 2,000 pounds heavier than the black rhino. They can charge 30 miles per hour just like the black rhino. But white rhinos are actually not very aggressive. They're very gentle animals. Very social creatures. Baby out there. They love to roll around in the mud. Now, white rhinos are not named for color. They do look a little lighter in color, but that's only because of the type of mud they roll around in. Take away all the mud, the black rhino and the white rhino are very similar in color. The name comes from an Afrikaans word, fight. That means wide. Look how wide their jawline is. So that's where they get their name, fight rhino. Oh, and look who's watching the rhino. Out to the left, behind the rocks and in the trees, and then one kind of out in the grass there. Laying down, but they have their heads up. Looks like they're looking at the rhinos. A grouping of cheetahs is a coalition. Reaches about 105 degrees. They have to stop running or they'll overheat. Gazelles can actually control their internal body temperature better. So they can run real fast for a longer period of time, but they only run about 50 miles per hour. So if they can outmaneuver the cheetah, they have a chance. Them again in a moment. Well, lions hunt mostly at nighttime. They are inactive up to 20 hours per day. Let's see if we can see her. Can't really see her face. Let's scoot up a little bit more. We don't see the rest of the pride. The lionesses will do the majority of the hunting for the pride, while the male lion is Simba. Simba is fish one. No offense to the warthogs. To the left, mama and baby warthogs. They use their tusks to burrow these little caves out. Look at these large eggs, ostrich eggs. They weigh 3 pounds. And free zebra. Bontebok are extinct in the wild. They're only on reserves. Zebras. Is there an ostrich out there? Oh, right up here, yeah. Largest bird in the world. To the right. Unfortunately, animals with beautiful horns are sometimes overhunted for trophies. So they are critically endangered. But on reserves, they're protected. Hunters aren't allowed to, or poachers are not allowed to come on to reserves and hunt any of the animals, so that way the endangered species can get their numbers back up to more sustainable levels. Flotation devices, that's fantastic. Okay, it's not as deep as I thought.